Hi guys, Mark Anthony here with another Canva tutorial, and in today's tutorial we're just going to be placing images or photos inside letters so you can actually build lovely postcard types of things. Really, you can do whatever you want. There's all sorts of ways of doing this type of thing, but I'll just show you two ways, two examples in this tutorial. So we just need to go in frames, and then we want letters. Um, so we're just doing the 800 by 500. Let's have a look at these. So I want, for this example, I want quite narrow. So if I go, I'll do a New York actually. So at least I choose letter N and get there's all different N's as you can see. So I just want a narrow N. Let's just do that again for E. Find the narrow E. And the W. Maybe that one would do. And then the Y. And the O. And the R. And the last thing is the K. Slim K. Which is the Slim K? It's probably that one, but I don't really like the look at it. Oh, this one. There you go. So there's all our letters. We just need to group these, just to drag around those, just to grab them all. And I want to bring them quite small. And the reason for that is I just want to organise them and make sure they all fit inside the canvas. Okay. So let's start with the N, and then the E, and then the W. So it looks like we're on a 16, and then 16, and that's it. So let's drag around those again, and now we can pull them out all together as wide as your canvas will allow. And we'll just leave them in the centre just for now. So we're also need to place some images now. So I'm just going to click on photos and then choose New York. I'm just going to choose different images for a different letter. It's just a matter of matching up the image with the letter just so it fits. This Times Square looks quite a wide one. That might do for the W, so let's just drag that in. Just put your cursor over the letter. So that one works quite well. Statue of Liberty for the N, that works okay as well. I always get confused with the Chrysler Building. So let's double click on that just so we can get the building in. There it is. Let's push it up a bit. So that works quite well. I'm never sure if that's a Chrysler Building or the Empire State Building. I always get confused. Let's just scroll down. We've got street signs here. That might work for maybe the O. Let's try that. That works okay. And I'm just trying to think what. And we got Central Park there. There's the Flatiron Building. That might work for the W. Let's see if we can drag that out as well. Yeah, that works quite well, the Flatiron Building. So just the R and the K now. I've got Brooklyn Bridge, haven't we? See if we can find a nice Brooklyn Bridge. This one works quite well. Let's just have a look at that one. That works probably best on there. And New York, New York. Oh, maybe cabs. tabs would work quite well for the K. See if we can find, you can actually look for a vertical image to save us looking through things that we don't really want to see. That's quite a nice one. Maybe this one would do. Maybe this one. So let's drag that over to the K. Let's double click on it. Let's see if we can get. Oh, that works really well. So let's just group these and I'll just push it up a little bit, I think. Push them all up together. Somewhere there will do. Let's just add a background in here now. Just a simple background. Maybe a bright colour. Maybe this one. Yeah, that works quite well. I mean, that really does look like a postcard, doesn't it? With the girl, just the black. Looks like a metal cladding, doesn't it? But that works really well. Maybe we can bring it down a bit, I think. Maybe centre. Yeah, that works really well. But that's just one way of doing this. So let's just get rid of this now. I'll show you a different way. I think it's really nice. It's putting a different image and a different letter works really well. Let's just remove these frames now. Delete these. I could have highlighted all of them and deleted them all at the same time if I would have had a brain, but never mind. There. And we'll delete this background as well. We don't need that anymore. So let's go back to the elements now and back to the letters. So let's do tropical. We can find the letters in here. So there's a T, there's a R, there's a O, P, I, C, A, and L. There you go. Hopefully they're all the same type. Same thing as before. Just make them small, just so we can work with them. Click outside and just distribute them, just so we can see exactly what we're doing. Right, let's start with a T, get it in the centre. The R. And the O. What we're looking at, 13. And then let's just space them out. And A and then the L. Lovely. Just drag your mouse around, your cursor around, just to group them. You can stretch these out now. Something like that. Right, let's go back to photos. And I found, let's look at the recently used. I think it was this one. So we can use these just for this letter. So let's just drag that in. Oops. Let's just drag this image in. And we can use the duplicate command and option instead, just to quicken things up a bit. Put that in there. If it would go. One more, I think. And the last one. So there we go, that's our tropical image. And we can grab all these and basically push them up somewhere towards the top. And let's just go back to these recently used images. I found a nice tropical image, which is this one. So we're just gonna, whoops, drag that in, something like that, and just click outside. Our letters, push that up. Now that does look like a postcard, doesn't it? Now you have an option, you see, because we've got the actual sunset on some of them, but not some of the others, depending on the letter. But I don't think that matters in this case. Obviously you can click on these and move them about, but I like this sharp horizontal horizon at the top there, and I think it works really well just on this occasion. And it all depends on what the image is, but I think it works quite well just as it is like that. So there you go, that's how you add images, photos inside of text with Canva. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please don't forget to like, share and comment if you have any questions, and please don't forget to subscribe as well. And I'll see you in the next Canva tutorial. My name is Mark Anthony, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.